What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of the Houston Roundball Review presents Let's Talk Houston Rockets. I am Kris Gardner, owner of the Houston Roundball Review. The family is here already in the building, or the internet, whatever. King Pook, H-Town's finest, wise citizens. What's going on, good people? Debrick, how y'all doing? Space J713. Folks are here. Hit that like button. There you go, right there. Hit that like button. Let's get it going. I guess y'all not here to talk about UH being 1 week away from joining the Big 12, huh? That's not why we're here to talk about that. No, we're not here to talk about that. But a man got it right here. We're gonna discuss it. Rockets got Cam Whitmore and our man Thompson. How about that? Who'd have thunk it? Really? Nobody would have, honestly. Jay Sean Tate, somebody going. Yeah. somebody going. May not be KJ Martin, but yeah. Part of it, as I've said for a while here on these shows, is to improve the talent on the roster. And when you do that, that means folks will be moving on. Will be elsewhere. Will be waived, traded. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your time here at the organization, but we are moving on in a different direction. We appreciate your time and service with the Rockets, but it's time for us to move on. All right. Yeah, I had Cam over. I'm in. Well, I mean, I don't know about that. I mean, I just had him. I would have a problem with him going 4, had him going 5 to Detroit. But gonna play a couple of clips. First things first. Thursday was a long night covering the draft. UH had 2 guys going in the first round first time since '84, so had to keep up with that. Marcus Sasser and Jarris Walker. Congrats to both of them. Marcus had his media session. Rafael had his after the draft. Marcus had his during the draft, which made things a little different. I missed it, actually. Had to go back and wait for it to be sent to us. So it was busy, long night. And we're going to discuss the Marcus Sasser part of it going to Detroit on Sunday's show at Folks Talking Sports. But I mentioned on Folks Talking Sports to Andy Yanez and Willie Gibson that Marcus Sasser would be a Detroit Piston. I said that like 3 weeks ago. I said he would be a Detroit Piston. I said that. And it's more than a gut. I could look at Marcus Sasser and see he's a Detroit Piston. But no more subscriptions to give away. It's a shame because I got a long. I'm going to go through. I don't know if I should do the entire thing, but I got 10 slides from Sam Vecini from The Athletic detailing Cam Whitmore's weaknesses. Okay? Cam Whitmore's weaknesses. 10 slides. It's like maybe a page of actual print, but slides. No mention, zero mention of injury concern. Zero mention of Cam Whitmore and injury concern. Thursday, actually, Friday morning probably, the Chronicle colleagues Daniel Lerner and Jonathan Fagan, OG Jonathan Fagan, referenced Cam's broken leg that he suffered in high school. I want to say it was like his freshman year in high school. They were, I guess, surmising about that was the medical concern regarding Cam and reason for him dropping. Going to play the clip. I caught the very, very end of it while I was waiting for Rafael and finishing up UH's coverage. I caught the very end of ESPN, Jonathan Givony talking to Scott Van Pelt on ESPN about SVP asked Jonathan why he thought Cam fell. and was available to 20. And one of the things that Givony mentioned, and I caught the very end of it, was concerns about his knee, and he mentioned cartilage, and said it might be a problem at the back end of Cam's career. Listen to it. I'm going to share the screen so you can hear what Givony said. And it's a great explanation because it discusses some weaknesses that he had in Cam's game, the concerns about the medical, but also from the Rockets' perspective. So check it out.
Here, I thought Cam Whitmore from Nova might be there. And then he slides all the way down to Houston at 20. Jonathan, what was behind that?
Earlier this week, we started to sniff out this fall. We dropped him in our mock draft a couple of spots towards the latter end of the lottery. He ended up going 20, like you said. It was a confluence of issues. It wasn't one particular reason. The main one I think they would point to is the medical. There are some issues regarding some cartilage in his knee that they feel could potentially be an issue for him down the road towards the back end of his career. But not every team rated him as a do not draft. He got drafted by the Houston Rockets, who are arguably the most conservative team in the NBA when it comes to medical examinations. So it wasn't just that. I think people were looking at the season that he had also. He underachieved in a lot of ways. I live in New York City. I went to a lot of Big East games. I saw Cam Whitmore quite a bit. I never came away from a game saying, wow, Cam Whitmore had an incredible impact on that game. You know, there are a lot of times actually when they were better when he was on the bench. And then you look at some of the workouts that he had. People came in and said, does Cam Whitmore even want to be here? The energy was low in the workout. The interview was not great. And so I think you look at all those things together and it starts to snowball, and people look at it and they say, we've never had Cam Whitmore in our gym. Once you get outside of the top 9 or 10, you can really start to fall. And a team like Houston, they were opportunistic. I think it's a great pick for them at 20. You roll the dice on a high-end talent like that. He's a freakish athlete who can make shots from all over the floor. It's a good pick, but this has to be a wake-up call for Cam Whitmore. He needs to ramp up his intensity level and start playing with a greater degree of urgency to be the type of player that we all envision him being with his physical tools.
All right. Cartilage concern regarding Cam Whitmore toward the end of his career. But as Givony says, Cam was not a red flag in Chicago at the draft combine. The medical doctors did not flag the injury as serious, as potentially damaging to his career, anything of that sort. By the way, cheers to Terry. Everyone, get you a mug, get you some Roundball Review merch. And the Rockets are conservative. The Rockets medical staff has been conservative for years. Thank you, King Cook. I appreciate that. I really do. But why citizens, I was making this comparison right here. I was going to say this about MPJ, about Michael Porter Jr.'s back. MPJ had three surgeries. I want to say 3 surgeries. And he missed time because of that. So it was an issue. I'm just curious. Cartilage is no joke. Ask Chicago Bulls and Lonzo Ball. You lose cartilage, it doesn't grow back. They can try to put in an injection and basically a knee lubricant in the knee and hopefully smooth out, make it less friction bone on bone, but it doesn't grow back. So we'll see if that's an issue down the line. But down the line, how far is down the line? It doesn't change the fact that Cam Whitmore is a hell of a talent. Turns 19 years old next month, and I think July 8th, I want to say. Jack 42, thank you for chiming in. Thank you. I think, Jack, that statement Rocket fans all over the world share that. So happy, ecstatic. Go back to the beginning of it. I think Derek Grant said, let's pop the champagne. So I don't know if you got champagne, but if you do, sip it in a Houston Roundball Review mug, family. Get you some of that. Get some of that merch. Link in the description. Support the Roundball Review. Help me keep hitting that rock. See, this is the person I was bringing up. Brandon Roy. Brandon Roy, for a brief time, he was a bad man. Hell of a talent. One of the top shooting guards in the NBA. Knees gave out, cartilage issues, and shortened his career. So he was one of those what ifs, what could have been kind of guys. Injuries derailed his career. Out of the state of Washington. So yeah, but B. Roy is bad man. So we'll see. Cam said afterwards, media during the post-draft session, post-draft, after he was picked in Barclays. Shout out to Jackson Gatlin, who was there covering it, part of Locked On, the Locked On Network. Jackson was there. And JG is celebrating his birthday this evening. His birthday, I want to say, is June 22nd. So that's why he's not here with me right now talking to Rockets with me and you guys. So that's where he is. We're going to try to get together maybe next week, next Saturday, or just stay tuned for that. Keep watching the Roundball Review channel. Of course, me on Twitter, all those good things. But happy birthday to Jackson Gatlin. So we'll see. But few clips from Rafael Stone, Rockets GM. And if you haven't seen it on the community tab of the Houston Roundball Review on YouTube, I mentioned that the Rockets are going to have their media session with Amin and Cam on Monday, June 26th, 2 p.m. So that's when you get a chance to see Amin and Cam with their Rocket jerseys. They'll take questions from us and hear from Coach Udoka and Rafael Stone as well. So Monday, 2 p.m. I'm assuming it'll be streamed on Rockets.com. But of course, everybody who you guys follow Rocket Media-wise and Rocket Twitter will be tweeting it. I'll have clips on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, whatever as well. So, but yes, Luke is still with the Rockets. I've said it for a little bit now. Luke is probably not going to be on staff, officially a coach, but he will still work with the players, work out the Rockets, all of that. Which brings me back to Cam and some of the comments that Gavoni made regarding Cam and concerns that some team scouts, Gavoni himself said. If Cam Whitmore has a problem with his motor, if he goes through the motions, if he just does not maximize his natural ability, Luke, his teammates, Coach Udoka, the coaches, were going to bring it out of him. Luke will swear, use profanity, try to figuratively kick Cam in his behind to motivate him in order to maximize his natural ability. I'm not a fan, especially when you get to the pros. He'll be 19 in July, so I'm not sure how long it's going to take him. He said all the right things after the draft. He got a chip on his shoulder. Okay. That's good to say. Don't waste your talent. Don't be 2 years from now, media and fans saying he just doesn't get it, man. He just doesn't get it. He's not a self-motivator. He doesn't showcase his skills. It takes too long for him to get started. NBA is full of dudes like that who come and gone. I mean, hey, Rockets had a good draft. Everybody ain't gonna say they had a good draft 2 days after the draft. Let's see how it looks 3-4 years from now. Amen Thompson still has to work on his shot. Amen's a hell of a talent. Oscar said it yesterday in Detroit at the Pistons press conference. He said, let's work on his shot. He wants to improve everything. All the guys, the rookies, are going to say these things, the right thing. Well, he should, about areas they need to work on. That's what they should say. Now they got to go out and prove it. Bust their behinds in practice and then showcase it on the floor in games. See, this rumor about the vape pen, I have no idea about that. And let me say, it was lying season. There were reasons why Cam started falling down in the mock drafts. Detroit people, he didn't interview well. Now you got this vape pen rumor, all kinds of stuff. I mean, he's been in Houston for a month, 5-6 weeks. No concerns of that here in Houston. There was none of that. So it's on Cam to prove folks wrong. He got a chip on his shoulder. If folks are spreading rumors, spreading lies about his game, prove them wrong. Don't prove them right. Because you got a problem with point blank. Does he want to be a pro basketball player? Does he love the game? This same young man who led USA basketball in scoring and to the gold medal. He's got God-given talent. Don't waste it. I'm too old to sugarcoat it. If he gets to a point where he wastes his talent, then cut his ass. The NBA will go on. The Rocks will go on too. So if he has issues, the Rockets will help him if he wants help, if he needs help. We don't know if he needs help. All these issues and rumors, we'll see. It's up to him. I'm not going to bash this young man for stuff I didn't see, didn't know from folks that I trust in town. It's on him. At 20, it's not a huge risk. If he gets it together, keeps it together, and maximizes what he is blessed with, Rock's out a steal at 20. If he doesn't, if he flames out, that's on him. It'll be one of those, well, what could have been? So much talent, and he just didn't want to get it done. That's on him. Hey, we'll find out. That's on him. I'm not judging one way or the other. I can find out some things, ask some questions on Monday. He's immensely talented. Let's hope he doesn't waste it. Period. Folks who are hype, there you go right there. 4 games. Everybody will play a 5th. Top 4 teams advance to the semifinals of the Vegas Summer League schedule. But there you go. Oscar already said Friday in Detroit that he's looking forward to that matchup July 9th against his brother. He's going to try to kill his brother, just like his brother going to try to kill him. Hey, competition. They're going to go at each other. If you've been with me since the beginning of these Let's Talk Houston Rockets shows, I'm going to say it. If you're new, this is your first time on the show, welcome. Thank you very much. Come again. Don't be a stranger. Don't overanalyze Summer League, what you see in Summer League. Okay, don't. Don't. Please, don't. If Amin sets Summer League on fire, good for him. If he struggles, so what? If Cam lights up Summer League, good for him. If he struggles, so what? It's July. It'll be July. Who cares? Quickly. Somebody chime in and tell me who won Summer League last year. Type it in. Who won Summer League last year? Let me know. Who won Summer League last year? Mr. Tran, Marcus is a Detroit Pistons fan, so he's not a Pistons fan. Welcome. But who won Summer League last year? Exactly. Ray W. Exactly. That's my point. Mudbone is correct. The Blazers won the Summer League last year, and then what did they do in the season? Not a damn thing. So please, if the Rockets win Summer League, whoop-de-damn-do. If they go 0-4 in Summer League, whoop-de-damn-do. I'm kind of curious to see who's going to be on the roster for Summer League, to see who gets a chance to be in camp in October, September, October, but who they'll invite, and then who they'll take to Vegas. So, it's Summer League, folks. Don't freak out. Don't overhype it. It's Summer League. So, if you can't tell, this is Joe Mendez types it up right there. I don't care about Summer League. Years ago, I used to. Don't anymore. I'm kind of curious to see how many of the second-year players will play a game or two, or go with the team to work out and practice with the guys, but not play. So it'll be good to see who goes to just spend time with the team, the young guys, the rookies, help teach them. I'm assuming this, but I'm pretty sure Tata will be playing in Vegas. Good question. Wonder if they let Coach Udoka let Royal Ivy coach the Summer League team. So we'll see. The staff has not been finalized and announced yet. Getting closer. But again, this is good, and salute to the NBA and ESPN. It's content. So they're hyping it up. Putting the games, all 76 Summer League games, I think, for Vegas will be either on the ESPN family of networks, NBA TV, or the NBA app. Summer League content. Boy, salute. Salute to it. Knicks not cut yet, but here and there, hell, Detroit made a cut today. So it's coming. I don't know if Knicks are coming. Cut is coming, but it's coming. Cuts are going. Teams are trying to finalize and maximize their cap space. But 2 clips, I got a couple more. Yes, Thiago Splitter. My man Eco, he tweeted about that. No official press release announcement. So we shall see who fills out Coach Udoka's coaching staff. It's going to be solid. I don't doubt that whatsoever. But first things first, comment from Rafael Stone. Got 2. Second clip will be contains toward the end of the clip Rafael's comments on outside folks talking about Cam, the medical, and Rafael was shocked that Cam was available to them at 20. Hell, Rockets try to move up in the draft to get Cam Whitmore. So, first one from Rockets GM, Rafael Stone.
I think that, what we're really trying to do is build a really good group that can win a championship as a team. It is a team game. You absolutely need talent. You need tons of it. And you kind of need, you need a steady influx of it. And so, I think, I think, we kind of perceive this summer as the end of stage one, and probably the most important thing about stage one of our rebuilding process was to infuse the organization with talented young players, and I think we've been able to do a good job of that.
Adam Spollen.
Hey, Rafael, does anything that you did tonight, will that impact the type of player that you target in free agency?
No.
And with Amin, you had Jalen and you had Jabari kind of start from day one. What are kind of your expectations for Amin for next season?
Come in, work as hard as he possibly can, compete like crazy, and do whatever coach asks of him. And that's my expectation, not just of him, but of all of our players.
Did y'all hear it? Part of that, my man Adam Spo asked Rafael if drafting Amin and Cam would have or has an impact on the Rockets in free agency. Rafael's answer, very simple: no. No. We got folks, Terry, Jay, how you doing, man? Jay the informant. Welcome. Thank you. Glad you're here again. Thank you for your comments. Keep them coming. Still my sign, Dylan Brooks. Terry from New Zealand. H-Town's finest. I would still sign Dylan Brooks. All righty. I'm glad y'all are seeing things my way now. About possibly signing Mr. Brooks. As Terry said, Rockets got to spend that cap room. I think now the cap going up, the projected cap, the numbers, Rockets now have maybe, what is it, $61 million in cap space. So they got to spend it. Alex, what are your thoughts on Brook Lopez? Think he's too old? Rim protecting big, 35 years old. 3-point shooting big. Is he too old? What do y'all think? What is there a salary, an annual salary that is too much for Brook Lopez? If Brook, what is too much? What if Brook, give me the numbers that y'all think Brook and his people will make y'all say hell no to Brook Lopez? What would just like, oh no, hell no, Brook. What? No. 2 years, what is it? 3 years, what is it? What's the total salary to make y'all say no to Brook Lopez? Oh, long run. Where'd it go here? I've been thinking about that. And I'm not sure if Brook would start over LP. Possibly. Initially, early in the season, I doubt he'd finish the games over LP. Jakob Poeltl, that's a name I tossed out there before because I think he cost less than Brook Lopez for a contract. But what number would y'all say, hell no, Brook, that's too much money? So no apologies. But what's throwing the bag at Brook? What does that mean? Correct cuts. Mr. 33 wins. What does that mean? How much you want to toss at Brook Lopez? 3 years. All right, there's a number. 3 years, $55 million would be his asking price. Mm-hmm. Terry says 20 mil a season. All right, Steven Fernandez, how you doing? Y'all think so? Y'all think so? There's no way in hell that he starts over Şengün? It's not. Hey, I like LP's game. I'm just, we'll see, because I'll put it out like this. This number, correct cuts, is that 37 million for 3 years, as in 12 million a year, or is that 37 million each year? Because let me know, because before I comment more. So J-Mon, you're saying anything more than 20 million for Brook is too much. All right, that's what I want to. That's what I want to see. Not going into his 3rd year, being the best player on our team. If I was LP, I'd be mad. I don't care if he's mad. So what? And neither was Coach Udoka. Whatever. Be mad. Be Brook in practice. If he's better fit and starting 5, that's what's gonna happen. Brook will start. I don't care. I don't care about these kids' feelings and these players. I don't care. You're a pro. You're getting paid to be a pro. You're being paid to play a game. Be a pro. I don't hell, whatever. If Brook starting, if that's the person the Rockets sign at center, if he helps them start the games better than LP, he gonna start. Let LP finish. Hell. Y'all hear a guy named Kevin McHale? Shit. Kevin McHale, one of the best big man in NBA history, came off the bench. Finished the games too. I'll be mad. I don't care. Whatever. So hell no, 50 for 2 years for Brook. See, 8-time finalists, that's where I'm going. It's going to be at least 25 a year, 25 million a year for Brook Lopez. That's what I think. 25 per year. 25 million per year for 35-year-old Brook Lopez. Is that too much? And if he agrees to a deal like that to come to the Rockets, would part of the discussion be, Brook, we're going to give you this contract, and Brook says, well, I expect to start. So what say y'all? Well, Brook, yeah, we want you to come to the Rockets, come to us and start. He got 13 million last year, last 4 per with the Bucks. So yeah. So basically what he's getting right now, 13, 12 to 14 million per year from Milwaukee. I think he'd do that to stay in Milwaukee. I don't think he'd take that to to come to the Rockets or anybody else. I think that's reality as well. Well put, David Stansberry. Rockets got to pay the bad team tax. It's not a question. Like, hey, I said it earlier, minutes ago. If LP wants to start, then LP beat Brook in practice. As simple as that. Competition. The best 5 that fit to help the team start games successfully will start. Whoever that is. Competition. So I'm not a fan. I'm not a Rockets fan. I'm not coming at it from that perspective. I like LP's game. But if LP's defense is trash in practice and he's not good enough to start, don't start it. I don't care how good he is on offense. If his defense takes a step back, and Brook Lopez is better, whoever it is, Brook Lopez, Jacoperto, whoever it is, that's on LP. Simple. Let's not overthink it. Moses Torres, that's a new name. Moses, how are you doing? Thank you very much. I think more and more, I don't believe Mr. Harden's coming to the Rockets. I think he'll stay with his enabler in Philadelphia. So I haven't asked Eco about it. We haven't talked about it, but I think, in my opinion, 7 out of 10, James coming back is lower now. I'm not even sure it's 5 out of 10 for me. I think his enabler will do what it takes to keep him in Philly. So that's the fact. The Bulls are fighting each other. Hell, most championship teams fight each other in practice. Because I know Detroit did. I know that for a fact. That's a different position, KDC. At some point, he might, if it's trash, send a message. Maybe not to start a game, but if it's bad in a game, he might sit him down for a quarter or a half. Yeah. This you gotta. I don't care who these guys are. If players aren't performing to their capabilities, do y'all want him, whoever it is, to stay on the court? Do you want Jalen Green to stay on the court if he's jacking up, if he's 0 for 25 and his opponent's scoring 40 in a half? Do you want that? You want LP to have a plus minus of negative 25, but hey, he got 18 points. Do you want to keep on? Come on, folks. The point is to win games. If players are not producing, you got to send a message. Because if you allow bad habits to fester, this team won't win squat. The goal is to win championships. It's not to be friends and have kumbaya moments. I want the guys to compete in practice, make each other better in practice. If they're, when the Rockets were rolling, their bench guys beat their starters sometimes. That's the competition. That's that iron sharpens iron. I don't know about. I mean, we discussed this a little bit. Gabe Benson and Max Strus on Folk Talking Sports. I'm not sure that those are upgrades. But let's go bringing up different names. How about the Rockets go after Fred VanVleet? What if Amon is not ready from day one to be the starting point guard? Need a veteran point guard. Fred's not too old. How about Fred VanVleet? Let Amon learn the position. I wouldn't. I don't want Eric Gordon back on his team. No. Nope. I think Eric's number one guy is gone. So that's Steven Silas. So no. Tran says no. Fred says no defense. Plays no defense. Mighty Duck says, or is it Mighty Duke? Says yes to Fred. Jamon says he likes Fred, but the price tag might be too much. Scares him a little bit. 4 years, 120 million total, 30 million per. I'm kind of curious to see Because, I mean, you know, free agency is not far away either. Curious to see how much money, the kind of contract the Rockets toss out there. Why I said this, what you think about it? Rocket fans hating on it. Hey, you like Fred. You give me a reason why you want Fred on this team. And then, right, you know, you can have difference of opinion. We're doing it right now on tonight's show. It's all good. Terry says he take Fred over Pat Bev. Draymond not leaving. Fred's not coming here. No. No. Greg Cuts. Yes to Fred. Said a while ago. Yeah, you did. I mean, Rock's got to spend $45 million of that. Well, I think like 46 now of their $61 million. KPJ's future is a good question. Because it goes into, I'm wondering how they're going to utilize him. To maximize his skills. Is he best suited to be the starting three? Is he best suited to be the sixth man? You know, some of y'all say he won't. What if he rocks the boat? I go back to what I said about him. You got a job to do, man. We paying you to play ball. If you think you're best suited for the team to come off the bench, a sixth man, do it. If you don't like it, you got a problem with it, we'll get rid of you. You know, this stuff is easy for me. Coaching staffs, Coach Udoka sit down with players individually. It's a new name. Cortez, I'm not sure how to pronounce your first name. I know Cortez is the last name pronunciation, I think. Thank you very much for chiming in today's show. Welcome. Don't be a stranger. Appreciate it. It might be, I think it probably is better for the team if Scoot is the sixth man. So I think that would make the Rockets better. Because if he's a sixth man, then there'll be some games that he might finish the games. So it's just, Taj Jones would have been nice, but hey, where he's going now, where he was, where he's going, whole nother world, a whole nother world, whole nother level of expectations for sure. Fred is too expensive. Mary, what is too expensive in your opinion? What offer do you think is too much in your opinion that the Rockets give Fred? What is too much for you? What is too expensive? Because again, the bad team tax, Rockets got to pay, probably overpay for some folks, but they also have to spend some of this money to get to the floor. It's required now. Draymond not coming here. He's not coming here. I'd be stunned. I'd floored. He's going back to Golden State. Yeah, he's not coming here. So, Miri, is 30 million too much for you? Is that too expensive for Fred VanVleet? KJ Martin, kind of curious to see what he's going to do. What will his dad want in his role? Rockets finally have the makings of a team, a talented team, where the practices should be competitive, guys competing for minutes. What's going to happen with Jayshawn Tate? What's going to happen with KJ Martin? All right, type it in the comments. Starting five is, in your opinion, give me your five, starting five. Will Amen start game one with Jalen Green in the backcourt? Who will be your starting five? And you can type it in as like Fred, a vet, Jalen, whoever, Jabari, vet, however you want to do it. But yeah. Or just give me your wish list. Like it's Fred, Jalen, Brooke Lopez, Jabari, and Tar Eason, whatever. Give me your 5. So H-Town's finest 5, Şengün, Smith, Brooks, Green, Fred Van Vliet. So H-Town, you got Lopez and Şengün in the starting lineup? That's what I'm reading right there? Interesting. KDC, vet guard, Green, Jabari, Şengün, vet center. So y'all got, y'all going jumbo up front. Jabari, Şengün, vet center. Okay. I'm not mad at that. I like tall, skilled guys more. Why Citizens got Amen starting. Amen, Jalen Green, Tari, Jabari, Şengün. All right. Interesting. Terry from New Zealand, KPJ, Jalen, KJ, Jabari, Al P. Interesting. All right. King Pook, his starting lineup, it'll be vet 1, Jalen, vet 2, Jabari, Şengün. His wish list, Amen, Jalen, Cam Johnson, Jabari, Şengün. All right. You put it up there about Cam Johnson. Haven't heard a lot of chatter about the Rockets and Cam Johnson. Kind of heard more talk about chatter with the Rockets and Dylan Brooks. Detroit is going to toss a lot of money at Cam Johnson. I'm not sure it's going to matter, to Brooklyn. They say they're going to match any offer. We'll see. Monty Williams is coaching Detroit. Cam Johnson played with Monty in Phoenix. So that connection, Detroit's going to try to really make it happen. But Cortez starting 5. Şengün, Jabari, KJ Martin, Jalen Green, the vet point guard. All right. Oh, TJK Penny, how are you doing? I'm definitely not going to start during the rookie year if you want a better record than last year. You think so? All right. Correct cuts. Amen, Jalen, KJ, Bari, Şengün. But 33 wins, you're not even. Rockets are signing some veterans. They've said it. They got to do it. They got to spend the money on somebody. So if they sign the vets for a lot of money, do y'all believe the Rockets are going to sit those vets, going to bring them in going to toss a bag at those vets and then not start them? And Steven's point is legit. The Rockets have a good problem with having too much young talent. They're at that point now. Yes, they're a talented young team. Competition should be fierce in practice. On top of that, you bring in 2 veterans who still got game. The future is bright, Rocket fans. The future is bright. Just got to stay healthy. Jamon, vet point guard, Jalen Green, KJ, Jabari, vet center. I think we've seen that combination a couple times. Tall ball, that's what I like. Tall ball, that's it. Skilled players, indeed. Deverick, Amen, Jalen Green, KJ, Jabari. I think we've seen that a couple times as well. Steven says, Amen, Jalen, Cam. Really? You think? Hey, if Cam Whitmore deserves to start, that means he's had a hell of a summer and training camp. And the light came on for him. That'd be a great sign for him. We'll see. Cougar Talk will be tomorrow. I got my man Ryan Monso from GoCougs.com will be on Folks Talking Sports. We're gonna light up, just discuss UH baseball a lot too, and count down to Houston joining the Big 12. Oh, hey, the Nets say it. They're going to match offer. They say it. Hey, I know it. And to see if Detroit, whoever, any team chooses to have that money, the offer sheet made, and have to wait. What is it, a day now? I think they changed the time frame on how long it takes for teams to have to match. But yeah, don't forget about him. C. Wood. Y'all want him back? Y'all want C. Wood back on the Rockets? No. No. Mudbones 5. I'm in Jalen, KPJ, Jabari, LP. Jamon says Rockets cannot afford to have Amen be the starting point guard while he develops his shot. Why do you say that? Jarris is a pacer, Deverett. He's a pacer. Draft rights traded. He's a pacer. Had the press conference yesterday. He is a pacer. Good luck to him. I think it's a good fit for Jarris. Rockets will pay the vets they sign. They'll play them. They're definitely going to, for sure, they're going to play them. But it's possible. Yeah, it's not a guarantee they'll start. Yeah, sure. I think this is an option. You need to trade for a vet. I think that's fair. Jordan Poole. No. Why would you want Jordan Poole on the Rockets? Jordan Poole and Jalen. Oh, my gosh, no. No. Would I start KPJ over Green? If KPJ out, no. Technically, they would play the same position. No. Because we'll see, but KPJ sees himself now as an NBA point guard. So I think that's going to try to do that. Going to play some more from Art. Trans. See you tomorrow. No worries. Take care. Get ready because we're going to light up some UH athletics. Why Citizens is bringing back Russ before C. Wood. All right. Next clip from a Fell Stone. Check this out.
Sharp Binkley.
Hello, Mr. Stone. Coming into the draft, kind of a two-part question. Were your organization considering trading the number 20 pick, and did that all kind of change once Cam Whitmore started to slide down the draft board?
Yeah, we were considered trading it. But both ways, like we were active. We were actually trying to trade up. But we always intended to try and trade up in this draft. Didn't know that we weren't successful, so guess that was going to fail. But that was when we thought Cam was going to go in the top 6 or 7 picks. So we thought that there was maybe some strategy that made sense for us in getting a little higher. And so, yeah, but we also talked about if that wasn't successful, trading out, if we didn't like somebody at the pick, and we were talking to a number of teams about what that would look like. And some of those potential transactions were very attractive, but again, not nearly as attractive as picking Cam, which is what we did.
Michael Shapiro.
Hi, Rafael. Did it surprise you tonight when Whitmore slid outside of the lottery? And was he at any point in consideration for y'all at that number 4 spot?
I was shocked that he slid outside the lottery. And we considered a lot of people at the number 4 spot. We did getting weird feedback. Sorry about that. We're really comfortable with him, and we feel extraordinarily lucky that he was there for us to take. So I think, and I'm very happy with both of them. Our doctors think he's going to do just fine. So, what people are reporting, I don't know, and kind of I don't care. I obviously care very much what our doctors say, but we rely on them, and I'm very comfortable.
All right, I'm seeing while Rafael was talking, that clip was playing. Who was a correct cut? Some of y'all lost y'all minds thinking Dame gonna come to the Rockets. Come on now. Come on, family. And one of the comments, correct cuts. Come on. Dame, Jalen, KG, really. The Blazers, one of the players the Blazers would have won in return with Jalen Green. Come on now. Come on. Dame ain't coming to the Rockets. And if he did, Rockets, it would have gut the Rockets. Come on. Come on now. Kyle Kuzma, that's possible. I doubt he's going to stay in Washington. That's possible. He's going to want a bag tossed his way. Kyle Kuzma started at 3. That's an upgrade. Y'all think? Boy, that'd be some fashion. Kyle Kuzma and Jalen Green. Ooh, boy, that'd be some fashion statements right there. Those two guys would be put out there for the red carpet. Whole another generation right there for me. That's just not my style. Neither one of them. But Kyle Kuzma, that's an interesting name right there. Interesting name. Let's see, Kuz. Yeah, that's an interesting name there. Kyle Kuzma. Yeah. Interesting. Kyle Kuzma. Would ask for a whole lot of money. $13 million this past season. So he probably want to double that in free agency. So what say y'all? Kyle Kuzma, $25 million per? $25 million per for Kyle Kuzma, 4-year deal, 4 years, $100 million for Kuz. Did I do that? Jordan Poole. No. Let Jordan Poole take his 25, 30 shots in Washington to get his 25 points. Let him do that. And Baba Shola, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see that name. Are the Rockets the most athletic team in the NBA? No. I mean, Al P still here. Jason Tate still here. Jason Nick still here. Tata still here. Boban still here. No. They're getting there, though. David says he'd rather start Tari over Kuz. But, hey, y'all know it. The Rockets have to spend this money. So they got to spend it on somebody. So Kyle Kuzma wouldn't be bad. Yeah, he is. Well, he is this. He is a poor defender. Yeah, no doubt about that. Yeah. Jordan Clarkson. So it's kind of curious to see what the Rockets do with all that cap space. What would y'all prefer? Because somebody said the Rockets, they want the Rockets to trade for a vet to fill in for some of that cap room. Would y'all prefer that to rather than signing free agents? So what would you prefer? Trading for a vet and then give me who that vet is, realistic. Jeremy Grant, y'all talk about, hell, Jeremy Grant wants to stay in Portland for $30 million a year. And I'm not mad at him. Like I said, if a team is going to offer it, a player should take it. But $30 million a year for Jeremy Grant. Woo! Boy. Interesting name for that. Tobias Harris. Interesting. Interesting. I don't have a problem with that. JT Hines, Dylan Brooks, Pat Bev center. Jamon says Rockets have to consolidate, so a trade would be nice. Yeah. I mean, the Blazers, and folks said, some folks, I'm not convinced Dame's going to ask out. I'm not convinced Dame wants to be traded. I think Dame likes being the king of Portland. So I did not see that. That's nice. It's good to dream. Daryl Morey. Yeah. 20 dunks a game. That's high. If the Rockets got a lot of dunks, I choose to believe it'd be in transition, which means they're getting stops, which means they're playing defense, completing the defensive possession with a defensive board and letting it fly. That's what I choose to believe that will happen. Right there, that's not happening. Andre Drummond, he'd cost less than Brook Lopez. Andre's not a three-point shooter like Brook Lopez. He'll find a role somewhere. Oh no, I'm not doubting you. I'm just saying it's nice for Daryl Morey to ask for the moon. So Keith Pompey, very well-respected journalist. But all right, Daryl, enabler. Dame still wants vets, yeah. And Jeremy Grant is one of those vets. So, hey, Jeremy Grant, Gordon Hayward. What? My man struggles to stay healthy. No. So let's see. Ben Simmons and Zion competing for most missed games. Yep, they're up there. Yep. Shed Simmons salary. They can give us Bridges or Claxton. Or Bridges. No. No. Not happening there. All right, let's see. Low-key want Pat. Kind of curious to see what Pat Bev decides to do. He definitely would not cost as much as Fred VanVleet. So we'll see. Xavier Hall taking a shot at all of y'all, saying Cam Johnson is average. What about bringing back Christian Wood? Ew. All right, Xavier. Or Xavier, Mr. Hall. Where would he play? Would he start over Al P? Or would you have a jumbo front line with him, Jabari, and Al P? Let me know. Christian Wood, ick. Don't overpay for Cam. Yep. We'll see. Detroit's going to toss out. Brooklyn's going to match. That's what they say. Detroit's going to toss out that bag. Christian Wood won't defend. He can block shots, but that doesn't make him a good defender. Let's see. Well, we'll see. Rockets have been young for a while and said they're going to run and barely do it. Because, to run, you got to get stops. Xavier's new, so I'm not going to give him the X. Well, no. Just I'm gonna let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I'll give it the quiet one. There we go. So Nicholas Batum, nah, is he? Where did I just saw it? Let Amen grow. Where'd that go? So you want him to start from day one? There's a name right there. How about that name? Bruce Brown. How about that name? I wonder if Bruce is just take a 1-year deal in Denver so they get his rights, bird rights, and then go back next summer. I wonder how happy he is in Denver. We shall see. Trade for Paul George. Come on, Wild Citizens. Come on now. Paul George, my man can't stay healthy. Bless his heart. Ooh. Reggie Jackson. As what? As a backup point guard? Boy, how many Detroit Pistons got rings via Denver? Former Detroit Pistons, Reggie Jackson, Ish, Bruce Brown, DeAndre Jordan, somebody else. Man, that's so sad. Terry, how much money would you like to see the Rockets offer Bruce Brown? How much money would you like to see the Rockets offer Bruce Brown? Caleb Martin, not a free agent. It was reported a lot during the playoffs, a little bit during the finals. He's not a free agent. Yeah, that's legit. PG sits on the bench more than coaches do. Yeah, Terry, let me know how much money would you toss to Bruce Brown? Reminder for folks who are tuning in last few minutes. This is the Rockets Summer League schedule. 4 games in Vegas. That's who I think correct. KCP. I knew somebody else. Man, all those former Pistons getting a ring. Good for them, though. But a reminder, when you're watching, if you choose to watch the Summer League, it's Summer League. Okay? Don't freak out, good or bad, from what you see from Amen Thompson or any of the Rockets. If you see Tare, if he plays, if they send Jabari there to play a game or two, whatever. Don't freak out, okay? It's Summer League. It's Summer League. That's all it is. Doesn't count on the standings. It's for practice time with your teammates, learning the culture. It's Summer League. Interesting names. Jackson Hayes would cost less than the first 2 guys. We'll see. And to Terry's, Bruce is making, I want to say Bruce got $6 million this past season. So 16. How about that, Terry, for Bruce? 2 years, $29 million. That'd be a little less than what you said. 6 plus the 10, you're saying. So that's $16 million. 2 years for $29 million for Bruce. $18 million per for 4 years for Bruce. Kind of curious to see what Bruce will look for. Bruce and his agent. Well, hopefully just Bruce. First things first, the agent works for Bruce. If he would be okay with returning to Denver on a 1-year deal, basically betting on himself. Or would he look for a longer deal, get some security for more money, and leave the Nuggets team that, lo and behold, a lot of national media are asking if they are a dynasty. Team won one title, and now you're asking if they're a dynasty. Give me a break. Come on now. Give me a break. The narrative that some national media run with, I guess, on the board, I don't know. It's just amazing and sometimes sad. Won one title, and is Denver the next dynasty? Yeah, alrighty. Yep. Bruce got 6.6 this past year. So we're kind of curious to see what he decides to do, because Bruce is a different kind of dude. So he walks to his own drum. Good dude. He's not a point guard. I'm surprised more and more teams didn't pressure him and his handles, because it's still not as good as they need to be when he's running the offense. But that's just me and my scouting report. All right, let's see. You think we'll see? Robin Lopez, rather have Brooke. Rather have Brooke Lopez. Yep. So yeah, we'll see. Correct cuts, we'll see. He'll go for the security. It's almost time for that too. I know this though about Robin Lopez. He'll want less than his brother. I know that. I'm very certain of that. 2 years, $38 million. All right, go to J-Mon's question. Let's see. How many games I think the Rockets should win to have a successful phase 2 start? 30? Yep, 30. That'll be an 8-win improvement, 30. And it might change. I probably not going higher than 32. A 10-game improvement, depending on who they sign or acquire via trade or free agency this summer. But 30, 32. I know Mr. 33 is going to say 33. So we'll see. See? Correct cuts. Someone stealing your win total. 33 wins. 33. King Pook says, oh, hold up. Where I just lost it. King Pook says this. And because he put that in all caps, where'd it go? Let me find it. He put it in all caps. Guarantee. That's a huge improvement. I don't know about that. That's an 18-game improvement. I don't know about that. See, correct cuts. You started a trend. 33. Everybody's got 33. 33 wins. 33. We'll see. All right, reminder. Rockets having a press conference on Monday, June 26th. Scheduled time is 2 p.m. Central. I'm assuming it's going to be available on Rockets.com. Be kind of smart if it would be on TV on Sportsnet as well. But Tony M, you saying 40? Wow. All right. Wise Citizen says 43. Terry says 40. Okay. All right. Answer this question. 4 to 5 years. Rockets Detroit final. They changed coaches, so both teams got a new coach. So I added an extra year. I had 4 years. I had 4 to 5 years last year. New head coaches now, so I'm going back to 4 to 5 years. And y'all going to love this, what I'm about to say. It would be great. Storylines, brother against brother, NBA Finals, But it would be great if Marcus Sasser for Detroit just lights up the Rockets and helps the Pistons win a 4th championship. That would be great. Yeah, I said it because I've been a Detroit Pistons fan since 1986. Longest time y'all been alive on this earth. Yep, I said it. Am I happy with the pick? Yeah. Yep, I'm happy with it. I like the comparison of also being like Iggy. So I'm good with that. Yeah. So I sure would love it. I sure would, King Poop. I would love it. Why, citizens, no, you say no. H-Town, hey, it's all good. But yeah, Marcus Sasser helped Detroit win a 4th championship in that Rockets-Pistons final. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. So that note, I'm not sure. Really, I'm not sure who I really thought about it. And that's ironic. I thought more about Officer being Iggy. I haven't thought about who I compare Amin to. I don't know. That is kind of funny, but yeah. But it'd be a great finals, and I would talk trash to all of y'all, Rockets family members. Let's Talk Houston Rockets family members. I would talk trash here for a long, long time. I talk trash to my media friends, long, long time. Oh yeah, y'all couldn't shut me up if that happened. y'all really couldn't shut me up if that happened. So H-Town finals. Well, all right, Magic. King Pook, how about that? You agree with that one? Who do you believe Amin compares to? Magic. And Space Age, where did we put it up? Space Age. A lot of teams say that. A lot of fans say that about their team. I know for a fact Detroit fans say the same thing. Media has it in for the Pistons. Oh yeah, it's us against the world. Everybody, Detroit against everybody. I am not going to Summer League, but I'll be in Vegas. Hopefully, yeah, I'll be in Vegas. I know. I'm assuming some of my colleagues will be in Vegas. I'll be doing football, Big 12 stuff, and I'll end up in Vegas. So I'll be there for the last. Let me see. Rocket schedule is when? I'll be there Thursday. Yeah, I'll be there on the 13th. So that's what I'm getting there. So the 11th, I'll be in Arlington at Big 12. And then I'll get there from Arlington on the 13th. All right. He's heavier than Sean Livingston, but that's not bad either. Let's see. Ben Simmons without the mental concerns. Okay. Where is the last thing? Terry says Simmons as well. Okay. Daquan Davis. Thank you. That's a new name. Welcome. Would I trade KJ, Tate, and some picks with Knicks? That's not enough. That's not enough. Hell, if they could put it off, that'd be awesome. That's not enough. No. We need a Cam. Well, they'll be talking to us Monday afternoon. So, Steven, who cares? They go 5-0 Summer League. If Rockets are Summer League champs and win 30 games. Would that be a successful season? All right. So yes, Rocket fans, Rockets press conference, Monday, June 26th, 2 p.m. Y'all know who to follow. Me, Lashard, Eco, Fagan. Let's see. Who else am I thinking of? Sarge, Cody, Clutch fans. Press conference on Monday. I'm in Cam Whitmore, Coach Udoka, and Rafael talking to the media on June 26th. Content will be all over the place, so just look for it. Penny Hardaway, no. Penny could shoot. Yeah, no. 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 Penny could shoot. Penny's shot was not broken, like everybody's saying about Amen Thompson. All right, family, that'll do it. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you for all your comments. Tell your friends about the channel. Tell your friends about Let's Talk Houston Rockets. Hit that like button, smash that like button, spread the word. Contribute to the channel, buy some Houston Roundball review merch. Link in the description below this vid. There's thousands of videos available on this channel. Click that $, a thank you button. Contribute that way as well. And we'll Monday, more Rocket content for everybody. Rocket Twitter, get ready for that on June 26th. And I'll be back here on YouTube on this channel tomorrow. Talk sports, talk the Cougs, talk Big 12. So if you're just a sports fan and more than the Rockets fan, come back on Sunday. So thank you very much. As always fun talking with the Rocket fans. See you later on, everybody. Take care. Peace.